Dear students, in today's lecture we will discuss regression, especially linear regression. First of all, we will discuss meaning of regression. Regression, especially linear regression, as you can see, lines of regression. It's just about trying to fit a straight line over data. Suppose certain values of x and constant values of y are given, that is certain points are given, and we have to mix all those points to create a shape of straight line which is closest to all those points. Then theory of regression or theory of linear regressions says that there may be two straight lines closest to the given points. One is known as y on x and other is known as x on y. Y on x is slightly shifted towards y axis and x on y is slightly shifted towards x axis. So we have to describe or find two lines of regression for a given data. That means two straight lines, which is one of them which is close to y axis, other slightly close to x axis, and all those given points are almost much closer to those two lines. So we have to find those two lines of regression in first problem in next slide using these two formula. Equation of line of regression of y on x, and other formula is given for equation of line of regression of x on y. Y minus y bar is r sigma y by sigma x, x minus x bar, and then x minus x bar other side, y minus y bar other side, and then r sigma y by sigma x. R is okay in numerator, but sigma y and sigma x are interchanging their position. Sigma x means standard deviation of x series, sigma y means standard deviation of y series is small r. Small r means Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient. You must remember, it is nothing else. It's Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient, and x bar and y bar in those two formulae are means of x series and y series respectively. So that is about the characteristics of these two formulae. We will discuss the practical part by virtue of one problem in next slide. Let's talk over question number 1. A data is given as 6, 2, 10, 4, 8 values of x and constant values of y are 9, 11, 5, 8, 7. We have to fit over two straight lines. Say from the following data obtain the two regression equation. That means two straight line, and that those points are closest to those two straight lines. One is y on x and other is x on y. And we know this formula, regression of x on y, regression line, straight line of x on y, equation 1, and y on x is given in equation 2. And as it looks, we must calculate these standard deviations separately, x bar, y bar separately, and then Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient is also required separately, but it's not the case. What we have to do? We have to make this table somewhere similar to the table which we created for calculating Karl-Pearson correlation. As you can see, x and y are the given values, are settled in first two columns. We added all values of x to create sigma x, and all values of y are added to find sigma y. Say 30 and 40 are the values. Then x bar and y bar are obviously required here for doing anything. So sigma x upon number of values, there are 5 points given, so 30 upon 5. 6 is value of x bar, and y bar sum of values of y is 40. 40 upon 5 is 8. So x bar and y bar initially calculated. Then what I was saying some while before, you have to make a table somewhere similar to table which we created for evaluating Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient. That means x minus x bar. So 6 minus x bar is fixed, 6, 6 minus 6, 0, 2 minus 6 minus 4, etc. Then x minus x bar whole square. So square all these values, as you can see, minus 4 square 16, plus 4 square 16, minus 2 square 4, etc. Y minus y bar, y is 9, 11, 5, 8, 7, y bar is 8 fixed. So 9 minus 8, 1, 11 minus 8, 3, 5 minus 8, minus 3, 8 minus 8, 0, 7 minus 8, minus 1. Then squares of all these values of y minus y bar in next column, y minus y bar whole square. So 1 square 1, 3 square 9, minus 3 square 9, etc. Then multiply these two columns, x minus x bar and y minus y bar. Finally last column, x minus x bar into y minus y bar, 0 into 1 0, minus 4 into 3 minus 12, 4 into minus 3 minus 12, minus 2 into 0 0, 2 into minus 1 minus 2, and sum of all these columns. And sigma x minus x bar, sigma minus y bar, y minus y bar, these sums are 0. Otherwise we have all these sums. Now regression equation of x and y, the formula x minus x bar equals to r sigma x upon sigma y into y minus y bar. And here x bar and y bar are already calculated as 6 and 8 respectively. What we need? We need r sigma x upon sigma y, and one standard formula which you have to remember for r sigma x upon sigma y directly. It is sigma x minus x bar y minus y bar, that is minus 26 as you can see, upon that sigma y is on denominator side, so remember it like that. Sigma y minus y bar whole square is to be in denominator, which is 20. So minus 26 upon 20 is minus 1.3. So value of that r sigma x upon sigma, which is also known as correlation coefficient. Okay. So it is one kind of correlation coefficient in equation 1, and other kind of correlation coefficient is r sigma y by sigma x for that line y on x is in equation 2. These are correlation coefficients. Okay. So it's one of them is calculated as minus 1.3. So we have all the values with us, x bar, y bar, and that value minus 1.3. Substituting all these, the straight line x on y is obtained as minus 1, x equals to minus 1.3 y plus 16.4. Then for y on x, y bar, x bar with us, r sigma y by sigma x, the formula is somewhere similar to that. Numerators are same, sigma x minus x bar into y minus y bar upon sigma y minus y bar whole square was there. Because of sigma y was in denominator, you have to remember it like that. And as sigma x is in denominator, sigma x minus x bar whole square is in denominator. So it's minus 26 upon that value, as per that table is 40. So minus 26 upon 40 is minus 0.65. Then substituting minus 0.65 and x bar, y bar all in that particular equation 2. Finally it is obtained as y equals to 11.9 minus 0.65x as regression equation of y on x. So in this lecture, using the given data, it was quite easy using that all strategy to obtain two straight lines. One was to be nominated as regression equation of x on y, while other as y on x. In next lecture, we will discuss one important problem of regression where straight lines, that is both these lines x on y and y on x will be given, and then we have to analyze that. Question number 2. Two random variables have regression lines with equations 3x plus 2y minus 26 equals to 0 and 6x plus y minus 31 equals to 0. Out of these two regression lines, one is of y on x pattern, other is of an x on y pattern. We don't know which one is to be situated as y on x or which one is to be settled down as x on y, which we will discuss in solution of this problem. Find the mean values. That is, we need x bar and y bar, mean values of both the variables, and the coefficient of correlation between x and y means Karl Pearson coefficient of correlation means value of r. And for doing this all, we will use certain formula, etc. First of all, the lines of regression are to be nominated as equations say 1 and 2, as these equations are given. 3x plus 2y minus 26 equals to 0, 6x plus y minus 31 equals to 0 are equation 1 and 2. And intersection point of both lines of regressions is always given as x bar comma y bar. It is under the standard theory of lines of regression, which we are not discussing here. We are discussing practical part only. So two lines of regression pass through the point x bar y bar. That is, intersection point of two lines of regression is always given as x bar y bar. So it's quite simple. You must solve these two equations, then you will find intersection point. And before that, if you wish, you can assume x as x bar and y as y bar also, like here. And then by solving these two equations, values of x bar and y bar, that is, first part is solved. Mean values, x bar is 4 and y bar 7. Now, it's important to understand the second part, coefficient of correlation. For that, one of the straight lines is to be nominated as y on x and other as x on y. And then we have to try to find value of r. If it's correct, then our guess is correct. If not correct, then we have to reverse it. How? Say I took that first equation as y on x form. Y on x form means y is taken outside in left hand side separately, and then remaining all terms are there in right hand side. So it's y on x, y equals to minus 3 by 2x plus 30. And then x on y, obviously one is taken as y on x, other is to be taken as x on y. So x is kept out from that equation 2. So x is minus 1 by 6 y plus 31 by 6 from that other equation 2. So that is, one is nominated as y on x and another is as x on y. Then as I was saying, r sigma y by sigma x, r sigma x upon sigma y in previous problem are nothing but correlation coefficients. So byx and bxy are their names. As you can see, byx is correlation coefficient of y on x line and bxy is correlation coefficient of x written before y, so x on y line. Fine. So y on x, what we assume, that line equation 3 as y on x. So coefficient of x minus 3 by 2 is to be denominated as byx, and coefficient of y in that x on y line, coefficient of y in right hand side minus 1 by 6 is to be taken as bxy as per our assumption. So we calculated byx and bxy. Let us multiply these two, byx and bxy. Their product is 1 by 4, and then we have to take square root. It is for the sure that product of these two values will always be positive in any problem, because either both will be negative or both will be positive. Okay, so here we have to multiply them. It's positive 1 by 4 because both are negative, so product is positive. Then take square root of that. It is actually formula of r. Formula of r is plus minus root byx into bxy. Okay, it's formula for Karl-Pearson correlation coefficient in terms of regression coefficient byx and bxy. So both are taken from these two lines and then multiplied together. That square root is root 1 by 4. So it's 0.5 with plus and minus 2 signs. So r is plus minus 0.5, but it may be either plus 0.5 or minus 0.5. There can't be two values for r, and it is decided by sign of both byx, bxy. Both are negative, so r will also be negative. If both are positive, then r is to be taken as positive. So r is minus 0.5. Let's discuss one important part of this problem. Suppose you find that byx and bxy is a value greater than 1. What will happen? If that product is greater than 1, it will be positive for the sure, as I mentioned. But suppose it is 4, it is 6 in a problem. Then root 6 can't be value of r, because r always lies between minus 1 and plus 1. So if that kind of thing happens in a problem, it did not happen in this problem, but if happens in a problem, what you have to do? You have to reverse that case. How? Because we assumed one of those lines as y on x, so y was kept out in equation 3 from 1, and other was assumed as x on y. If it's failed there, we can reverse it. Y on x can be written as x on y, and x on y can be written as y on x. Then values of byx and bxy can be revised as per that change of assumption, and if there is one failure on reverse side, it will be surely a successful result of r. Okay, so that is about remembering these important facts for regression. So it's all about important problems regarding lines of regression or linear regression.